It's Toilet Tunes. Now we pause. It's Toilet Tunes. I'm your host, Sarah Morris. Folks come to my big green bathroom somewhere north of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And we sing a little, we talk a bit, we put it out on the internet just in time for your Friday afternoon. Stay toilet tuned, stay toilet tuned. That was the pause. The whole pause. I am Sarah Morris. I invite people in my big green bathroom, like Meghan Kreidler. I'm so excited to kiss the tiger. This is my face. On the inside too. We're gonna do a little song for you and then talk some more. You might know this one. You should sing along if you do. Okay.
Baby, one more time. Don't make me sit all alone and cry. Well, it's over. I know it, but I can't let go. I'm like a fish out of water, a cat in a tree. You don't even want to talk to me. Well, it's over. I know it, but I can't let go. He won't take me back when I come around. Says he's sorry, then he pulls me out. Got a big chain around my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. Well, it's over. I know it, but I can't let go. See, I got a candle and it burns so bright in my window every night. Well, it's over. I know it, but I can't let go. You don't like to see me standing around. Feel like I've been shot and didn't fall down. Well, it's over. I know it, but I can't let go. He won't take me back when I come around. Says he's sorry, then he pulls me out. I got a big chain around my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. Well, it's over. I know it, but I can't let go. Let me in, it just ain't right. Well, it's over. I know it, but I can't let go. Around every corner, something I see brings me right back how it used to be. Well, it's over. I know it, but I can't let go. He won't take me back when I come around. Says he's sorry, then he pulls me out. I got a big chain around my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. Well, it's over. I know it, but I can't let go. He won't take me back when I come around. He says he's sorry, then he pulls me out. I got a big chain around my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. Well, it's over. I know it, but I can't let go. Well, it's over. I know it, but I can't let go. Well, it's over. I know it, but I can't let go. It's over, I know it, but I can't let go.
Ooh! Meghan Kreidler! Oh my goodness! So that was Can't Let Go, made most popular by Lucinda Williams.
But written by
Randy Weeks, who's a Minnesota native, just like me, just like
me?
Yeah. So, I mean, it's very thematic here. It's a northern song.
Yes.
Who would have known? So you just recently got to sing that at the Turf Club, which is...
Yes, we did a Lucinda Williams tribute show.
Oh my gosh.
It was very fun.
The whole set, all Lucinda.
All Lucinda, yes. We had some people asking, are you going to slip a couple Kiss the Tiger songs in? I was like, no, we got to be true to what we said we were going to do. So, all Lucinda.
That's amazing. All Lucinda all night long. I think that's great. I first became aware of you and Kiss the Tiger project because you were a part of the Valkyrie Music Festival in early 2020, and it's such a special moment to me because we were at a time where nothing was surprising us in a good way. I think, or very few things were, like we were getting other kinds of surprises on the regular. And I was sitting in my house watching this online festival, and I was folding laundry, and then you started performing Stone Baby.
Yes.
Which is a Kiss the Tiger
creation. Yeah, like, I don't even know people have described it as a rock opera, but I think it's a little more raw than that. But that was the genesis of that. We ended up expanding it, but the first time we ever...
First time?
Yeah, it was just like because we wanted to do something different in the live stream format, so we were like, let's do this.
Let's do maybe a rock opera someday, like right now. And I was folding, dishcloths, and I just couldn't shut my mouth because I was so thrilled with what I was seeing.
Thank you.
And so I was so surprised in a good way, and I was like, my heart needed that.
Thank you.
So profoundly. So I've just, ever since that moment, been like, Kiss the Tiger is the best, and Meghan Kreidler is the best. And so I'm really excited that you're here today. Thank you. In the big green bathroom. We are not promoting any specific show, but you got some really great local things coming up, and you're also heading out westish, we decided. Where are some of the places you're going?
We are gonna play Denver.
Fun.
Omaha before that. Mostly surrounding this trip around a festival in Boise, Idaho called Treefort Fest, which we're really excited about. There's lots of bands playing it. And then we'll get to go to Portland, Seattle. So couple members in my band have never been to those places. I've never been to Portland, so...
Oh my gosh.
It'll be
Portland
kind of like
is supposed to be delicious. I only care about food and music, so I'm like...
Oh yeah. Well, same. It's like, that's really all we have time for too, is drive, eat, and play. So we'll have to eat some good things.
Will there be tree forts at the festival? Have you asked?
I don't think literal ones. I think like tents that they call forts.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so they have places where they do podcasts, and I don't know, there's like a wellness fort. So it's a music festival, but then there are other things happening.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You have, just to kind of do the 30-second high level bio, you have a background in theater.
Yes.
And when was Kiss the Tiger born?
Kiss the Tiger was born, 2016, late 2016.
It's a 5-piece.
Yes.
It's high energy.
Yes.
It is full, it's rock music. I don't think, in Minneapolis, I felt like we didn't have it. And it's maybe just I didn't know it because I hang out with people who just do this all day, But it is beautiful, full on rock music. What's the makeup of the band? Instrumentally?
2 guitars, bass, drums, and then me just singing my face off.
Yeah. Every show, face gone. New face. And Vicious Kid is the most recent album. It's Living in My Car. I should have grabbed it, but 2021 it came out.
Yes.
Yeah, are you working on new?
Yes, working on thinking about getting into the studio, and definitely have a lot of unfinished songs. Just those things where, okay, we've had that verse line or that chorus for a while, and we should probably just flesh it out and put it down on recording paper and send it out to the world. So yes, we're thinking about getting back in the studio.
That's awesome. Do you do most of the writing, or is it collaborative?
It's collaborative. Michael Anderson, who's in the band, rhythm guitar player, him and I really take on most of the songwriting, and then we usually bring our ideas to the band, and then everybody writes their own parts and contributes their own ideas about how to shape each song.
I love it. You have to find them everywhere. I've linked to it below, so it's very easy to do, but that way you can find them when they come to your town. And if you are in Minneapolis area, 2 shows I'm going to highlight. Kiss the Tiger's playing at Morningside After Dark. I think is it the 27th of February? Okay. And is it the whole band?
It's just Michael and I.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're just going to play one song.
Yeah, it's just one song, but what I will say about Morningside is it's a really special event.
Yeah.
And it's a basement, church basement in Edina, and it's 7 writers and 7 musicians usually. And so you just get this, there's nothing else like it
Yeah,
in town.
I've never been to it, but I know the general outline of the evening, and I'm really excited to just be in that intimate kind of storytelling focused.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Space.
Thinkers and feelers unite.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want that?
I
And
know.
then April 14th is another. Did I get the day right?
You are so on it.
I'm really
yeah,
creepy with dates, and so don't.
You're really
it's just
good.
like,
Yeah,
it's
you
weird,
know
but
better than I do.
April 14th is another duo show. You said at
Yes.
the Women's Club.
Yes.
Okay.
In Loring Park with the Women's Club.
Beautiful space.
Yes, I've seen one show there. It was Laura Marling many years ago. She played solo. It was beautiful. But yes, we're doing the idea of that evening is It Takes Two. So Michael and I really focusing on our artistic partnership and the songwriting that we do together, and all Kiss the Tiger music, but really stripped down in a way that we don't really ever do. So it'll be something different and a way for people to hear the songs differently. Because sometimes I think turned up rock and roll, you're not always hearing the words. It's more the energy and the feeling behind it. And I think it'll give people a different insight into the songwriting.
I love that.
Yeah.
Songwriting is the best.
Yes.
Okay. On Toilet Tunes, I like to ask a few questions. The first question I ask is, Meghan, will you tell me something good? Tell me something good in your world, big, little.
Okay. First thing that comes to mind.
Yes.
It's just my dog. I'm just obsessed with her.
Yes. Oh.
My first time, so she's a little over 2 years old now.
Yep.
I got her when she was 8 weeks old.
Aw.
Pandemic puppy, December 2020, day before Christmas puppy.
Aww.
Yes. Got her in a blizzard. It was like a whole 10-hour day in the car of driving to get her and coming home. And we're like, okay, this is how it all begins with her. And she's named after Iggy Pup, so she's Iggy Pup. And she is just she brings me so much joy every single day. No matter what, sometimes it's annoying too, she's very needy.
Sure.
But if I'm having an okay day, a bad day, she always brings a little spark of joy to my life. So,
Yeah. That's beautiful. Yay. Yes, that is good. Okay, the next question I like to ask is if you'll take us on a metaphor, on a journey by the metaphorical ear, you spin us out to some music that's making you hot right now.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Because I was just listening to it in the car. Paramore.
Oh.
So they just released a new album, their first album in 8 years. 10. A long time.
Right, math isn't even gonna work right now.
Yes, and I remember seeing Paramore at the Grandstand State Fair when I was in maybe middle school, early high school. And Hayley Williams is just this incredible performer. But I'm really struck by some of the songs on the album. I'm still getting through the new one, but they sound very Paramore core. But then there are songs that are just kind of funky and different, and they just don't sound like anything I've ever heard before. The first single, This Is Why, and then Running Out of Time is the one that I was just listening to, and I'm this is so, I don't know, it's just cool. It just sounds really new and fresh. And I think it's exciting because they're a band that's been around forever, but to keep reinventing yourself and doing things that are new and cutting edge after all that time really excites me.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, Paramore. I will link to that below because I haven't heard it either, so I'll also listen to it. That's
Yeah,
exciting.
the performance, so they just did a late night show performance of Running Out of Time on maybe Jimmy Kimmel, so that would be a cool one to link maybe.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I will do that. I love linking.
Linking!
I'm really excited about that. Okay, and then the last question is, Meghan, where are you learning right now?
Oh. Okay. Wow, that's a loaded question.
And it can be, there's all sorts of ways it can go.
Okay, well, I'm learning. Okay, so doing the Lucinda tribute was a learning thing because one, just had to learn songs, but then we had never done a tribute before, so just to dive into someone's discography and learn their music, and I just feel it's a great way to learn about songwriting, somebody else's songwriting, and how that can inform my songwriting. So that was learning, and then just constantly learning how to be less hard on myself, be less of a perfectionist, which shows up in so many ways in my life, but like especially as a musician and a performer, just trying to let go of controlling all the time and trusting the work that you do, and then just letting things happen the way that they want to naturally happen. So yeah, that's come up for me very recently.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's I find like I cycle around a lesson like that pretty regularly.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a good practice to then say, hey, let's sing in the bathroom, let's hardly practice it, and then just put it out to the internet, because now we just practiced it.
Yes. No, and I love,
in a microcosm, you know, like a small version of it. Really quick, as a spin-off of that, with Lucinda, what was your first Lucinda love? Like, what was your inroad to her that would have like inspired Last Night?
So I came to Lucinda later.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think what the first, oh my gosh. Honestly, I don't even know. I feel like it was all just in what, like, I just started to listen to her and just listened to everything.
Yeah.
But that Austin City Limits performance that you can find on YouTube that she did, I feel like that was maybe the first thing that I saw and listened to. And I don't know, she's just like cool and kind of unaffected in a way.
She is.
But then this crazy voice comes out, and I think it's the voice though for me. Yeah. That really caught me. Just like, this is kind of gritty and imperfect, and her phrasing too. I don't know. So I can't really remember specifically, but I think maybe the voice was the first thing that caught me. And it was kind of more recently. Like, I haven't had awareness of Lucinda Williams until maybe the last like 5 years. So.
I love discovering artists that everyone's been like, oh, they've been around forever, and you're like, oh, nope, I'm just falling in love with them right now.
Yeah.
So me and Lucinda, we're going to go have some time.
Yes.
This is really good. And, you know, I kind of mentioned that for me, the thing that first caught you was initially a deal breaker for me.
I know.
But now that is the kind of thing that I like hear, and I'm like, oh, no. Now I love those. I love that lived in, I don't know, it's just like, it just feels real in a way that maybe when I was younger, I couldn't appreciate as much because who knows, because youth.
I think I've come to a lot of music that's been around for a long time that I just couldn't appreciate when I was younger, because now I'm just, I don't know, different.
It finds you when it belongs. I mean, books are like that. Like, I can have a book on my shelf for years, never crack it. One look at it, you look like a nice book, someday we'll meet, and then suddenly I'll open it, I'm like, oh, because duh, like, I was waiting for it, like, it was waiting for, we needed this moment.
Yes.
So that's, I think artists can be that way too.
Yeah. No, I think there's a great lesson in that too. Like, as artists, we feel like we have to keep cranking material out because it feels like it's not relevant anymore if it's not just made, but then to think about how things come to us years and years and years and years later, like the relevance of art it's timeless, really. Like, there should be no due date on anything, and things come to us. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Figure that wisdom. No, that's true. Because I mean, I think I do that. I'm like, oh, you old album, you're old.
Yeah. But you don't know who's gonna come to those songs and when and what they're going to do for them.
You just never know. Oh my gosh, Megan, thank you so much for being here. This is Meghan Kreidler, Kiss the Tiger. Follow everywhere. They're going to be world famous. You're going to be like, I saw her in Sarah's bathroom one time. Crazy. This is where I get to thank my Sarah subscribers. Yay, I love you. Over on Patreon, they make it very possible for me to do music things, and I couldn't love each one of them more. Yay! Stay Toilet Tunes. Toilet Tunes most Fridays at noon. That's how it goes.